Hi, in this video we're talking about the Littlite RAKIT mounting accessory. The Littlite RAKIT was designed to enable you to add a Littlite task light to your equipment rack without taking up any rack space. We do this by piggybacking the lamp set over the rack rail. Now before I show you how to do that, I'd like to show you a couple things about the RAKIT itself. The design of the RAKIT is such that it does not interfere with the equipment when the light's in place, nor does it interfere with putting the lid on the rack. The mounting surface is raised from the mounting tabs so that when it's piggybacked over the rack rail, it's clear of the rack mounted gear. The mounting surface is also offset of the tabs so that when it's mounted in the rack, whether it's on the right side or the left side, the lamp set is inside this ridge, allowing you to put the cover back on the rack for transport. Finally, the three mounting holes on the surface of the RAKIT correspond to the threaded posts on the bottom of a Littlite lamp set. Well, that allows you, let's say you want the RAKIT here, that allows you to orient the gooseneck towards the bottom of the RAKIT when it's mounted, or, if you like, towards the top of the RAKIT. And again, with the offset on the inside of the rack, you can do that on the left or right side. There are two ways of mounting a Littlite lamp set to a RAKIT. The first one I'm going to show you involves our snap mount material, which is two pieces of a quick release material, self-adhesive. You peel the backing off and apply one piece to a RAKIT, which I've already installed on this rack. The other piece goes on the bottom of the lamp set. And all you need to do is line up the material, snug it up by pushing nice and firm, and there you go. Connect your power supply, plug it in a power strip, and you're ready to go. If you happen to have a rack mount mixer with an unused BNC connector with 12 volts for a task light, you can use our BA accessory cable that plugs into this cord set, terminates in a BNC connector, and you can tap off that unused BNC panel socket on your mixer and not take up any space on a power strip. At the end of the gig, you're ready to pack up. You just remove the Littlite from the RAKIT, put the Littlite away, put the lid on the rack, and you're off to Denny's for breakfast. Now, a second way of mounting a Littlite to a RAKIT is using the holes I talked about earlier. And what we're going to do is we're just going to line up a set of those holes with a set of the holes in the surface of the RAKIT, and we're going to use the machine screws and washers that come with your lamp set, and we are going to attach the Littlite to the RAKIT like so. Now, in order to use your RAKIT, you have to make sure you have some rack screws available 4 3/4 inches apart. And those basically correspond to the top mounting screw and the bottom mounting screw of 3 single-space rack units. Pretty standard stuff. And we will mount the Littlite. Delicate surgery here. There we go. Tighten that up and cinch this up. And there we go. Again, power supply to a power strip, or if you have a rack-mounted mixer with a BNC 12-volt connector, our BA cable will allow you to power light off of that. And there you go. Ready to go home. You can either tuck the gooseneck inside the lid, or if you're using our L8 lamp sets, the gooseneck will disconnect from the lamp set chassis via our threaded TNC connector. And that's it. Adding a work light to your equipment rack without taking up any rack space. It's almost magic. You can see these products and all of our products at our website, www.littlite.com, Littlite.com. Thanks for watching this video, and thanks for using our stuff.